Sir, can you just repeat? I'm sorry, folks are watching this all over the country and they're having questions.
Is that why all your cameras are here?
Can
you go. Hey, Mr. Crane.
Can you just help us understand what do you expect him not to plead guilty to? Is this the murder charge or the charges in Pennsylvania?
If you charge a person, if the government charges a person with a crime, they have to prove that, okay? And they have to have some evidence, all right?
Well, what are these pictures of?
My house and stuff.
House and stuff. And what is this?
So, you know, we got it. Like I said, you can look on this table, and here's all the evidence I have right here, guys. Zoom in. I suppose you want to. Nothing. I've seen nothing. I have nothing, and we'll get that, and we'll
The
take
money
it.
that
What is he
said
pleading
is
not
sprinted on
guilty
him.
to? What charges both?
Every charge,
Every charge, soup to nuts.
every charge.
What about the money?
But what money?
It was $8,000 that was followed him.
I'm not commenting on that again. Like I said, I don't know anything about money other than what I've heard from you guys, and I will get to the bottom of that and figure that out.
Taking a step back for a second, when you thank you. But stay close to the mics.
Okay, sorry.
When you saw news of the shooting last week that the CEO of UnitedHealth had been gunned down in the streets of Manhattan, what did you personally think? What was your reaction?
So we got some case ahead of us here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Have you been hearing about Luigi Mangione? Because I sure enough have.
Who is setting up our poor little Luigi? Because that is not the same man that was in New York City. All you have to do is look at their brows.
The man that was arrested for murking the CEO is innocent. He ain't the murker.
Have you heard of Thomas Dickey? That's Luigi's lawyer, and he's been doing these press conferences since Luigi got arrested, and he's basically like telling them, y'all ain't got nothing. So until y'all got something, like, don't come to me with this bullshit. So it's been interesting. And I hope you guys enjoy this. This is just gonna be some videos, some comments, just things that I've seen around. If you like this, then definitely tune into the live stream. I'm gonna leave the link above. That we're going to be kind of going over more stuff, the interview with the lawyer and some other stuff about Luigi Mangione. So definitely tune into that. Let's get into it though. He must be the most perfect character to be added to this story. If it's not James Franco or Joe Pesci in the movie, I don't want it. And I love how he thinks this is jokes. He really is laughing at him. Like, look, y'all not bringing me nothing. I don't see nothing. As long as he don't plead guilty, we good to go. Like, it's the type of energy we need. Real life Saul Goodman. If anyone who doesn't know, that's from Better Call Saul. I forget what show that's a spinoff of. There's nothing. I see nothing. The attorney. Again, he's not playing with these people. Y'all gotta bring him something better.
As long as he hasn't pled guilty, that's all I care about. So. Well, I'm telling you, as his lawyer, he didn't have any lawyer of record, and he didn't have any representation until I got involved this afternoon. And I'm telling you, he's pleading not guilty to each and every one. The burden's always on the government, thank God, and that's their burden, and they're going to have to produce some evidence, and we're anxious to see it.
So is he telling you this is all some sort of awful mistake?
I'm not going to talk about anything he's told me.
How do you end up in Altoona?
I'm not going to talk about that.
Have you been able to contact his family since?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that either.
Can you tell us when you were fired?
I can say sometime.
You go. Hey, Mr. Crane.
When he showed his empty hand, this is my type of lawyer, baby. We coming, Luigi. He really did. He said, zoom in.
How do you feel about it?
I've seen zero evidence at this point. And so I'm not even aware of what any charges.
So listen to me very carefully when I say this. If you have not been paying attention, now's the time to tune in. We are about to witness a masterclass in lawyering. I know that New York gets all the cred when it comes to law, but if we're talking trial lawyering, Pennsylvania is where it's at. And we are about to see a masterclass. I am talking like we have not had a case like this since Johnny Cochran was doing it. May the legend rest in peace. That man said, if he's been charged with a crime, the government has to prove it, period. And then here's what really made me sit up and pay attention. This man said, here's all the evidence I've seen. He was like, zoom in. Here's all the evidence I've received. Period. Bring back the theater of law. My gosh. I'm like, thank you. This is why I went to law school. The theater, the drama. Like, tell me a story. Make the case. Make me feel like I know the man on trial.
Another user said Joe Pesci and Dave Franco better get ready for their roles in the film, and I could not agree more. Let's go. Perfect matchup. I'm with it. If they're not doing it, I don't want to see it. Let's get it straight to Netflix movie right away. What about the money? What money?
But what money?
Like, I love the attitude of, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Another user say he's exactly the type of lawyer we needed on this case. The zoom in gold. Again, it's that attitude of, like, until you show me something solid, I'm not saying nothing. And that's kind of the spirit you need to have in any case. Like, people need to learn that. Like, stop prematurely giving yourself up. Somebody else said, LMAO, my man really saying what we all said. I ain't seen nothing. You could tell this dude loves this guy. Like, you could see the glee. A lot of people are rooting for Luigi. A lot of people want him to get off. And that speaks to a bigger problem, but we ain't got time for all of that right now, all right? Another user says, if Rittenhouse was not guilty, neither is Luigi Mangione. And I mean, we keeping the same energy or what? Someone said the man had on gloves and they saying fingerprints match, but they didn't find fingerprints when everything happened. This is the NYPD. It only makes sense to the NYPD. It's a good question. If he had on gloves, how did they get any fingerprints anyway? I don't know. Another user says, what murder?
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
Someone else said, I could totally see Robert De Niro playing a lawyer in the Netflix movie of Luigi Mangione falsely accused. And you know what? If Joe Pesci ain't fucking with it, yes, Robert De Niro could definitely do it. He's a good, I wouldn't even say second choice. He's just a good option, all right? They can't connect him to the scene or even match the weapons. They have a smile, and that's it. No jury will say beyond a reasonable doubt it was him. I never do jury duty, but if they extradite him to New York, I might just have to be on jury duty. Okay, let's get this done. Somebody else said, dude was with me. We were sweeping the ceiling together. He couldn't have been doing that. He was mopping the grass. Another person says, a CEO drops dead, damn, for no reason in the middle of the street, and they're pinning this on an innocent man. Y'all really ain't shit. Jesus. Somebody else said, how could they frame an innocent man like this? Even his fellow prisoners feel the same way. If this ain't my lawyer, I don't want none. He said, I ain't seen nothing.
I've seen nothing.
Right? If Casey Anthony got away with it, so should Luigi. Yee. Damn. She did get away with it. Another user says, Luigi was literally helping Mario find and defeat Bowser in the Mushroom Kingdom. There's no way he could have been in New York City at the same time. Exactly. He's a humanitarian. He would not even be like, nah, free Luigi. All right, now, Luigi got another alibi. It says, Luigi and I were making pork rolls, eggs, and cheese on bagels in New Jersey. That is a wild combo. In New Jersey, 20 miles away, the morning in question, he can't be in two places at once. And somebody else said, I tried to submit my condolences to the family and I was denied. Yikes. Damn.
You guys, Luigi Mangione is not the adjuster. These are not the same people. You cannot tell me that these are the same eyebrows. Eyebrow hair does not grow back this quickly.
I'm not gonna go all the way with, yeah, he's a f***ing hero, because at the end of the day, he did take a man's life, but we could weigh it out with, how many lives did he take, the guy that got killed?
People are gonna get tired and revolt.
This guy used a gun. He used a briefcase.